Good evening, guys. Wulfbuddy AB, Bad Wolf BH. We decided to take you on a little bit of a driving tour tonight instead of a walk. We see different things when we drive as opposed to when we walk. So we're taking some drives into the entrances of the hotels to show you the entrances of Valet, the pickup, drop off, and just to show you how they really vary from hotel to hotel. Right now we're on the Strip. In another video, we're gonna show you the ins and outs of the Aria and the Vidara, which to me was a little bit like an airport. So, like we said, as you go in and out of these areas, if you decide to drive into Vegas, definitely be super, super careful because people are always opening and closing their doors, walking in front of cars. They don't know which direction they're going, often going the wrong direction. Where?
Paris.
Okay. And we're going right into Paris. What is that? Oh, a sweatshirt. I was trying to figure out what that person was wearing on their head. The sweatshirt, I guess. Over to the right are the Miracle Mile shops. Sahara, Planet Hollywood. Get a copyright. Try to avoid that one. I don't know if I did it fast enough. Now they have a signal here.
Yeah.
But let's see. They have 20 seconds to cross, and I think they're going to cross. Clear on the right.
Okay.
This is a pretty entrance. Paris seems a little busy.
One thing you'll see about here, people are always jaywalking. Yeah.
But you know what? Tonight we haven't had too much of a problem.
You know what though?
There's Hex.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the Bally's. Bally's Valet.
This is always the busiest
right here.
pedestrian
because
area.
There's no light here, so basically what you got to do is just try to smudge in, and then, you know, it's okay to hit skinny people, just don't hit the big people because they will dent your car. No, I'm only kidding. And you got a lot of drunks like this guy right here in front of us. I think he wanted us to hit him, but
Luckily, there's two securities sitting right there. Right inside there is the little bazaar there at Bally's. We definitely did a video inside there for actually twice. And they're famous for dirt dogs and Wahlburgers. So check out that video, guys. Here we go as we're going through Bally's. Valet is closed.
Yeah.
This area seemed a little busy for middle of the week, but again, we have Labor Day weekend coming up. I think I said Memorial Weekend last time, but did I?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. Okay, so now we're going to do this old dip-de-doo here, which we're going to go to the Cromwell Valet, and then we're going to do a dip-de-doo and go to the Flamingo, which is right.
What is a dip-de-doo?
A dip-de-doo is kind of like a scridgety-doo. Because basically it's unconventional.
Oh, okay. This is like a little secret way that
It's
helps you get through
I'm not
things.
going to tell you, but this hotel is actually the smallest hotel on the strip. I think it only has like 180 rooms, a little, maybe 180 or a few more than that. But
Which one?
the Cromwell.
Oh. The Cromwell has Dre's, right?
Yeah.
Is that steak?
No,
Steak club?
that's a nightclub.
Oh.
It used to be the Barbary Coast for a long time.
The Barbary Coast.
Barbary Coast, yeah, it was a pretty cool place. I think it's the only all-adult hotel on the strip.
We'll put us on pause so we get out of here. So we're entering the Cromwell.
This is I guess this guy is pretty sharp, huh? He doesn't know the rules of engagement here in the circle. Okay, so this is the Cromwell Valet. Yeah. They got pink lights. So we do this. This is the jiggeridoo.
The what?
Jiggeridoo. So now you go from one.
Okay, so that was the Cromwell, as mini as that was.
Yep. And now we're gonna go to the Flamingo. And this is the oldest hotel on the strip. Everybody knows that.
At least they have somewhat of a valet area, or
Yeah.
not not too inconvenient until somebody wants to stop right in the middle, like this one. That's an easy one.
It's like, the thing about it is, I think when you get in here, especially like people, they just can't decide what's
Are these all Uber drivers
These
here?
are all Uber pickups right here. So really...
Okay, so we learned tonight in midweek, the Flamingo seems to be very busy.
Flamingo and Cromwell, because they're kind of like...
Flamingo and Cromwell were the busy ones tonight.
Yeah. LINQ, we're going to do the LINQ.
Here we come to the LINQ, guys. We just left Flamingo. There were so many bumps, so I went ahead and turned it off. And the LINQ has been going strong
all
tonight.
The Tesla's charging stations there.
There are a lot of stations for 2 cars being parked in Tesla.
This is a new building, brand new building. This cafe, Caesar's Forums.
Oh, this over here.
Yeah, it's like a convention area.
But it's for Caesar's.
Yeah.
Caesar's Forum.
This is all new through here. They were working on this for a couple of years, so it's pretty new.
Now, is this a monorail drop-off?
This is a.
Looks like it.
This is the high roller drop-off. So we're gonna go through the LINQ. This is all new. I've never driven on this before. This is all new. This is the LINQ Valet.
So parking, Uber, and pickup. It looks a lot better than it did last year. I know that.
Yeah. Well, they finished last year. You had to drive through the parking structures to get here.
The LINQ has a really cool area inside LINQ Promenade. We want to make sure that you check out our videos. We show all the eating places and restaurants. We have a few videos walking through there because a lot of people like to see that area. Definitely, if you come into Las Vegas, head towards the LINQ and go into that area because it'll keep you busy for a couple hours.
The LINQ, if you notice through here, like the back of the building, this is not changed. This used to be the Imperial Palace, and it's actually the same color. They never painted this part. They kind of did the front.
Like a bluish.
Yeah, it used to have, it used to be Oriental theme, and they had like a blue tile roof on it and stuff. But
that's right.
Blue. So, but now, so I'm gonna shut this because they're gonna have some music coming right up here.
That's right, Imperial Palace.
And they have live music here. This is like a little outdoor live music. I think it's Carnival they call it. But you can see this is an old, and it's smaller.
Oh, that's that Harrah's area.
And here's the check-in there. One thing I would advise people, if you're coming here and you're gonna be taking like a ride share or something like that, just ask, like somebody in the hotel where the ride share is, because they really are everywhere. I mean, it's like
not necessarily in the front of the hotel.
No, they're like this one is. It used to be here. I don't know where it is now, but and they're constantly changing them too. So. So this could be probably one of the most confusing places to drive through.
Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas, yeah. It's like the LINQ, Harrah's, and Venetian. Because if you know the streets and everything, it's really simple. But if you don't, it's pretty confusing.
And sometimes there's back roads that you can take that will take you away from a lot of traffic. But at the same time, you have to be careful because they're one direction roads.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're now headed through Harrah's. It's funny that these areas are so close together, but you have to drive in and out and weave and back and forth just to get next door. And in a lot of these places, you think you can just come right off the boulevard, but you can't.
No.
You're led around the back side of the building to come around.
I think they do that for safety because if people were checking in the front,
So much
like,
traffic
people would
and
be like
pedestrians.
run over all the time. There's not many people here. This place used to be a pretty busy place.
Yeah.
Not so much tonight. Used to go right out here, but you can't anymore.
Used to be able to go on the street.
Yeah, you used to take a right to go that way.
Oh, now it says no right turn. Continuing with our drive-through tour, we are now going through the Venetian. A lot of cabs waiting for this one.
We're coming in through the back way, so.
Can you come in from Las Vegas Boulevard?
Yeah, you can. We just came in from the back way because that's where we were at.
This definitely has a nice area
This is
here.
maybe I think this is maybe the nicest one. The nicest entry.
A lot of limo drivers waiting as well at this one.
You'll see the little drivers more here in the Wynn. There'll be a lot, and then now we're gonna go to Palazzo. Palazzo. Okay. Coming into the Palazzo entry. Let's get his lunch right now.
He's a big boy. Like I said, guys, we're approaching 11 o'clock and it just seems to be getting busier as we get to each hotel for midweek. Open the doors without looking.
You gotta be careful now.
Boy, the valet's busy here tonight. Still one of my favorite places. Every room is a suite. They have some nice shopping inside. A lot of shopping inside. Yeah, you're okay on this side. Kind of snuck through there.
Go to the Wynn Valet.
They have their water show tonight. It's a small one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're now entering the Wynn area. A lot of cabs here too.
Yeah. Drive through.
Valet parking is $25 here at the Wynn.
This guy's in the drive-through lane, but sitting there. So we're gonna have to go around him. Because
I don't know what self-parking charges, but valet is $25, and it's probably better to get valet.
yeah.
Pretty area as well. The landscape here is so nice. Let's bring that up.
Okay. Well, we're gonna head to the Encore.
Resorts World on the left. Fontainebleau has, what, in a few years should be.
Yeah.
So they say.
Don't hold your breath on that one.
As they try to bring more.
I've been saying that for.
As they try to bring more
I don't
traffic
I don't think they'll ever open up
pedestrians down to this area.
This is a special drop-off for the Tower Suites only, and then this is the Encore drop-off and entry. factory ceiling there, huh?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people out walking out tonight. It's pretty nice temperatures. It was a little humid earlier, but we also had a breeze.
One thing I love about this one, the landscaping on this one, I think is the best because you have all these pine trees here, and you know, it's not that old, but I love these pine trees that line the driveway and stuff like that. Looks really good.
Plus there's a lot of room. Their lanes are a little bit wider.
Mm-hmm. So, if you guys have been here before, then you should know the next place that we're going to be going. And we're going to be going through the drive-through.
To Ross. Sahara?
Right. Sahara.
Sahara, the SLS to the Sahara.
The Sahara. All right, we'll be back.
Okay, guys, we are now turning into the I was going to say SLS, but the Sahara. They do have free parking here. They're still doing a little remodeling inside, but I know that last time we passed through, I think it was last week or so, the gambling area was still pretty quiet.
Yeah, they don't have any...
Not too much open inside.
This hotel went from years ago being like one of the most popular and the nicest to... honestly, it's probably one of the least popular casinos on the strip. They don't have a sports book, so if you're coming out for a weekend, you want to watch sports or bet on sports or anything like that, you really don't. They got one about the size of like maybe your office at home, but that's it. No place to sit and watch the games or whatever, unless you want to go to. So next we're going to go. So that's going to end that, and then we're going to start one and do one coming back. So anyway, keep watching.
Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.
Keep subscribing, not prescribing. Keep subscribing.
Keep subscribing.
And you know, you guys know that we do appreciate it and everything like that. We can't force you to do it, but we sure would like if you did. So anyway, I don't know what's happening here. So
a lot of
gotta
traffic,
run.
a lot of construction going on. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, see you later.
Stay tuned.